2,000 years ago, the Roman poet Juvenal realized something terrifying about the human race. He saw that a population that once fought for its freedom had voluntarily surrendered. They no longer cared about their rights, their duty, or their power. They only cared about two things: panem et circenses, bread and circuses. The emperors knew the secret code to control the masses. Give them cheap food to fill their bellies and constant violent entertainment to occupy their eyes, and they will never look up. They will never revolt. Today, the Colosseum hasn't disappeared. It has just evolved. It fits in your pocket. It streams in 4K resolution. It is the infinite scroll. If you are one of the few men who feels a sense of emptiness when the big game starts, if you look at the screaming crowd in the bar and feel nothing but deep alienation, you are not antisocial. You are not broken. You are simply immune to the oldest psychological trick in the book. While the herd is distracted by the spectacle, you're looking at the wires behind the puppet show. But why? What separates you from the millions who are glued to the screen? Psychology identifies 4 distinct types of men who reject the circus. Which one are you? The first reason is biological. Psychologists call it vicarious achievement. It is a glitch in the male brain designed to keep you sedated. When you watch your team win, your brain's mirror neurons fire as if you were the one scoring the goal. You get a hit of dopamine. You feel the pride of a conqueror without ever leaving your couch. But deep down, in the silence of your own mind, you know it is a lie. You know that when the TV turns off, the millionaires go home to their mansions, and you go back to your struggles. The Type 1 man rejects sports because he refuses to outsource his masculinity. He refuses to feel pride for achievements that aren't his. Then there is the time realist. This man operates on the Stoic principle of memento mori, the meditation on death. The average man thinks he has infinite time. He thinks a 4-hour game is just relaxing. You know the truth. You know that time is the only resource that, once spent, is gone forever. To you, a Sunday afternoon on the couch isn't leisure, it is theft. That is 4 hours you could have used to build your body, 4 hours to sharpen your mind, 4 hours to build a side business. You don't hate the game, you hate the waste. You see the grave closer than they do, and you refuse to spend your remaining sand watching other men live. Epictetus said, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." This is the philosophy of the third type, the architect. You cannot watch sports because you have a fundamental need for high agency. Screaming at a screen is insanity to you because you cannot influence the outcome. It is investing your emotional capital into a stock you don't own. The architect only finds joy in activities where his input determines the output. If you can't shape the result, you don't play the game. You demand control over your reality, and being a spectator is the ultimate loss of control. Finally, there is the player class. The world is divided into 2 groups, the spectators and the players. The spectators pay to watch. The players get paid to do. You don't watch football because you're too busy building your own arena. The noise of the crowd disturbs the silence of your purpose. Society will call you boring. They will say you take life too seriously. Let them. They are enjoying the bread. They are distracted by the circus. But the empire is falling, and only the focused will survive the collapse. If you are ready to leave the stands and enter the arena, you are home. Welcome to Obsidian Will. Subscribe, and let's get to work.